One of my favorite things to do every week, and I have many things to do every week, is Patriot Focus here on 790 The Fan. Very happy that you're with us today. It's a lot of fun learning what's happening at East High School. You hear me all the time talking about the athletic teams that are playing in football, baseball, basketball, and we are in the midst of baseball season now. But the stuff happening in the school every day during the school day, that is a lot of fun, and there's been a lot of success in that area, and we're going to focus on that during today's edition of Patriot Focus here on 790 The Fan. Cannot wait to bring that to you. Principal Andy Hare has some interviews ready to go, so we'll bring that to you here in a little bit. Do want to remind you our baseball schedule does look like this. We will have the Daniel Boone game. The Trailblazers are coming in on Tuesday, and they will be playing the East Patriots as East needs to get some wins to improve their position for the district tournament that will be late in this month, about 4 weeks from now. And they'll be playing David Crockett on the 20th, Tennessee High on the 21st. Those are our three regular season baseball games we have left. Monday, the game against Boone starts at 5 o'clock. Tuesday, here on 790 The Fan. So we hope you'll tune in for that. We have Principal Andy Hare coming up next here on 790 The Fan. Coming up later tonight here on 790 The Fan, we are going to have baseball, as we are your home for the Atlanta Braves in the Tri-Cities, and the Braves are going to play the Arizona Diamondbacks. They've got a 4-game set coming up. We're going to have all 4 of them for you, and the first one is tonight. They'll start coverage at 8:25 for the Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks coming up tonight, a couple hours from now, here on 790 The Fan. Now here's Principal Andy Hare.
Okay, Mike, thank you. Here we are on Patriot Focus on 790 The Fan with some amazing, incredible young ladies here who are also champions, and I can't wait for you all to get to know them. So introduce yourself.
I'm Abigail Paquetter, and I'm a senior here at Sullivan East High School.
I'm Payton, and I'm also a senior at Sullivan East High School.
Okay, Abigail and Payton, thank you. Also, you all are champions. Gold medals. How did that make you feel?
I felt great. I've always wanted to go to Skills, and the fact that I went my first time and we got gold, it means a lot to me.
It certainly does. How about you, Payton?
I was nervous since we were competing against someone else, but I was shocked and excited that we got gold.
I'm not shocked. I tell everybody, I'm serious. The world's asking for the best, and that's what they're going to get is Sullivan East Patriot. So, no, I'm never shocked when you all achieve to the level I know all of y'all are capable of achieving. So, what was the category?
Agricultural and natural resources with culinary.
Okay, so what does that mean?
For ours, we were talking about our teacher meal program and how we contribute that with our agricultural class and how it all comes together to give good meals for all the teachers. Yeah,
so I know all about that. I've been a beneficiary. Abigail, you've been taking care of me all year. So what about that? What are we growing? What are we doing? How are we using each other's products to make culinary better?
Well, agriculture, the program we have here, it produces the eggs and vegetables and stuff that we use in culinary, and the teacher meal programs that we do, we sell them, and that is basically our profit for what we do in culinary.
Mm-hmm. Right. You know what's cool about this is you're taking something from a concept. Somebody had to think of this, and then how we're going to do it, and then communicate with those people to make it happen, and then start doing it and making a finished product of it. Was it difficult to get all that accomplished?
It was definitely a process because we had a new chef this year and we had nothing. We didn't have, obviously a new kitchen, but as far as money to fund our class, the teacher's meal program has really helped us fund and allow us to do more in culinary and learn more.
What's been the most challenging part of your project?
Mostly just getting the information we needed.
Mm-hmm.
So our profit margins and all that stuff, and putting it on the board to make a good speech, so we can wow the judges.
Well, and it sounds like you did. Who was the speaker?
Well, both of us. We both really spoke.
You both did it. So it was a great team effort.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's fantastic. Well, how does something like that, and I don't know if y'all are going to be chefs, or more than likely you're not, but these are life skills that will help you the rest of your life. How will these things, do you think, help you when you move on in the future?
Well, like you said, like basic life skills, like when I grow up and I have a family of my own, like eating out is expensive. And it's I think we all know that it's very expensive, but learning to cook just like simple things like breakfast and these amazing like meals that we make, it'll really help us in the future.
Also, like meal prepping to help save money and just know you have good nutrients also helps from the class and whatnot.
Did you all think when you all were freshmen that you would be doing this?
No, I definitely didn't.
So what does that say about you and about your life, that who you are is who you're going to be always, or that you always a chance to learn and grow?
No, for me, it's shown a lot of growth because I definitely did not think that I would be in the place that I am right now. Like in culinary and just in school in general, and I think it just shows a lot of growth.
Yeah, I agree with Abby on that. Just thinking that you're here when you weren't before is like, it's crazy.
And that's something that, ladies, to keep in your mind for life. Just because you're closing this chapter, it doesn't mean you're closing the book on your life. It's a new chapter, and this progress you've made, this journey you've been on, it's going to be that way with everything you do. And there's ups and downs, just like in high school, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, so tell us about the next chapter. Where are we going to see Payton, Kaden, and Abigail Paquetter in the future?
Well, hopefully you'll see me teaching somewhere because that's what I want to do in my future. I'm going to ETSU, and I'm going to get my teaching degree or whatever. I'm not sure what I'm going to minor in yet, but it's something I'm really passionate about and something I really want to do, and I'm really excited to see what the future brings.
I love hearing that. Thank you.
I'm planning to also go to ETSU, but for physical therapy, hoping to be a physical therapist or at least an assistant. So, yeah.
That's great. So what inspired that for you, Payton?
Taking the medical classes here, and also just the fact that the body's weird. And it's also good to just help like people get back to where they were before and whatnot.
Oh, I think that's so awesome. That is so great. And helping the inspiration that came from your classes, it's wonderful. Yeah. Guys, your investment's paying off out there. And as you can hear from these young ladies, the things that they're learning here in school are being used for the right reasons. So you want to be a teacher. Tell us what inspired that.
Well, I've had a lot of teachers here at East, a couple that I can think of who have really helped me because I've been having a hard time through high school, as I'm sure a lot of other people do. But I want to do that for other kids as well. Yeah. I want to help them through whatever they're going through, and obviously get them through life and just teach them what they need to know.
You know, people forget about what it's like to be your all's age. We all act like we know it. Oh, yeah, I remember being a teenager. No, you don't. You've probably blocked it out of your memory because it's difficult. It's a difficult journey. And you know, the number one thing that they say that a person needs is one caring adult in their life, and it's one of the key determining factors of success. And it sounds like y'all have that. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to for that?
Everyone in culinary, Chef Doherty, he has really helped us. And just the school, I love it so much. It makes me so happy.
That's wonderful. What about you, Payton?
I also want to thank Chef for everything, but also Miss Castle. She has supported me and both of my sisters throughout the years.
Isn't that great? God, that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. Once again, I say this every time I talk to the students here. I'm not worried about the future because you guys are in it. I'm more worried about now because people like me are in it. The world's going to be better, and the world's asking for the best, and that's what they're going to get. And guys, you hear me say that? This is an example of why. Abigail, Payton, thank you all. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, Mike, I want to send it back to headquarters there here on Patriot Focus on 790 The Fan.
Thank you very much, Andy. Another bit of proof that a school is more than what happens on the football field, the basketball court, or the baseball field. And we'll have more of that coming up here on Patriot Focus in a little bit. We do want to let you know we have the premier sports talk lineup in the Tri-Cities here on 790 The Fan, and that includes the Dan Patrick Show, weekdays from 9 until 12. So we hope you'll tune in each day, Monday through Friday, here on 790 The Fan. Welcome back to Patriot Focus here on 790 The Fan. Coming up Saturday, we resume coverage of the Nashville Predators as they try to get in the Stanley Cup playoffs. They're playing the San Jose Sharks Saturday night. Coverage starts with puck drop at 10 o'clock here on 790 The Fan. Here's Principal Andy Hare.
Okay, Mike, here we are with an amazing young man who is a champion, a winner, a guy that's got it all figured out right now. He's an example for all of us to follow that are coming to high school, and that's Andrew McDuffie. And Andrew has done some amazing things, and I want to talk about that with him on this segment. So, Andrew, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. So, a week before last, we had a little competition here in the state of Tennessee, and you won. Tell us about that.
That's right. I competed in firefighting, and I've won 2 years consecutive, and I just found out that apparently we're the most winningest school in Tennessee. So
Yeah.
I think that's really awesome for jobs out there to get to know our students, and really helps people here get a job.
It does, and let's just tag on to that a little bit too. You're also working with a kind of an important company in our region because of your work through here. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I really feel like if we didn't have our CTE programs here, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing now. And I think it's really great to get your foot in the door. And
Yeah, and where is that door?
Eastman
Yeah.
Fire Department.
Yeah.
So as of right now, they're already thinking about keeping me through the summer, and it's really helped me get my foot in and be able to do that for a career.
We often talk about the opportunities that you guys have compared to when your dad or mom were in school, how much different it is now, and things like that. You know, what we did, we co-opted back then. That was just you had a job. Yeah. Now we're having a job with a purpose, and that's to create a career. So what's led you into this career?
I mean, this sounds about what everybody says, but really my dad. I mean, from the first time I seen him in a firefighter uniform, I always knew that's what I wanted to do. I just thought it was really cool, and I think it's really cool that I'm finally getting to do that now.
It's awesome, is what it is, and I see him shine with pride, knowing that you're following in his footsteps. Do you feel like there's a shadow there you're in?
Yeah, I feel like I got some pretty big shoes to fill
That's
down
good.
there, because
that's okay.
Everybody I've talked to loves my dad, so I got some pretty big shoes to fill.
Well, they say the same about you, so the apple didn't fall too far from the tree there. I mentioned your name yesterday, and somebody overheard me say your name, and they were like, oh, that's an amazing young man. I said, of course I know it. That's what I'm saying. You're the type of kid we want to represent us, and I know your parents and your family's really proud of you. But you are much more than just a student at East High School that has got a career of firefighting in the future. You do more than that. Tell us a little bit more about who you are.
I play football here at Sullivan East, and I mean, I volunteer as well outside of school at Bluff City Volunteer Fire Department. I'm a real outdoorsy person, like to go fishing, hunting all the time, and hang out with my friends outside of school. Just living the best I can.
Yes, you are. Are you more of a lake fisherman or a river fisherman?
I'm pretty particular to pond fishing.
Oh, a level I didn't think about. Yeah. Okay.
I like doing that with my cousin. We go quite a bit in
Yeah.
the summer and fish, but other than that, I'd say the lake.
Yeah.
A lot.
Okay.
I like to go with my dad and my papa.
You like the largemouth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I like them smallmouth too. They fight a little bit harder. It's a little bit funner.
It is a challenge. It is fun. Well, it's not a coincidence that the people that do the best are the ones that are most involved. And just know that in life, it's going to be that way too. People don't ask people with time on their hands to do something because they're not doing it. They have time on their hands for a reason. Busy people become productive citizens. You've been a busy person. You mentioned you played football. Has it been hard to balance all those things?
I mean, it really has. It's been hard to try to keep up with school and football and See, I didn't even start getting a job until my junior year because I had so much on my plate with football every day and school work. It was just hard to keep up with, but I eventually made it work.
You did, didn't you?
Yeah, I talked to my employers, and they helped me around my schedule. So if you think you can't work because you have stuff going on, they'll always work with you.
Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? He talked to his employers. He communicated with them. It works. Listen, I say often, Andrew, that I'm not too worried about the future because people like you are in it. I'm more worried about now because people like me are in it. People don't realize how good you guys are and the things you all do. People just assume, well, it's a teenager. They don't know how to do this. They got their head in the phone all the time. And sure, a lot do. But there's a vast majority that are more like you than not. And people need to give you a chance. And so people out there hiring, give them a shot. You're going to get people like Andrew. And you don't want to miss out on something like that. So tell me, we're in and up this year. What's the future look like for you?
I mean, as soon as I get out of high school, I plan on going straight to Northeast State and getting my EMT. Because about any department you have now, you're going to have an EMT. So I'm planning on trying to get on to Eastman possibly when I graduate and hopefully keep that career for a long time.
Yeah.
Because it's a good one. I mean, I enjoy it so far. So.
Well, it's making a huge difference on this world, too. It makes the world a better place, a safer place, and you got to have the best of the best doing these things. And that's why it's going to work out for you, man. I appreciate it. Let's go backwards for a second, though. What would you tell, since we're graduating, there's going to be a whole new group replacing you all, a new group of freshmen coming in. What advice do you have for them?
I mean, from the day you walk in high school, you just need to give your very best because once you get in the pit, it's hard to get yourself back out of it. So I've learned that I was a little lenient on my grades my freshman year. I mean, I've got straight A's and B's since then. I mean, I haven't had a C since my freshman year, and it's really hard to dig yourself out of that hole once you get down in it. So from this moment you start, you just need to try your very best.
That's it. That's great advice from a great young man. Andrew, you're going to do amazing things with this world, and I'm so thankful and proud of you. You got anything else to say? Let the whole world know about yourself?
I try to do the best I can. Another thing I try to keep with me is my faith. I feel like that gets me through a lot of stuff, and I try to stay true to that as I can.
That's right.
It gets me through.
Well, I always say that. Give God the glory and the kids the credit here. So, hey, Andrew, thank you. I appreciate what you do. I can't wait to see all the amazing things you're going to accomplish. So, thank you, and God bless you, buddy.
Well, thank you.
Mike, I'm going to send it back to you here on Patriot Focus on 790 The Fan.
Next season, we are getting ready for a full season of football, baseball, and basketball and Patriot Focus broadcasts here on 790 The Fan. If you or your business would like to support the sports or the Patriot Focus broadcast, let us know. Give us a call at 423-878-6279. We have more Patriot Focus coming up right after this. Don't forget, Tuesday we have Patriot Baseball coming up. They're going to play Daniel Boone. It'll be Tuesday at 5 o'clock here on 790 The Fan. Here's Principal Andy Hare.
Okay, Mike, here we are on Patriot Focus here on 790 The Fan in the shop here at Sullivan East High School talking to machine shop teacher Jamie Gray. Jamie, welcome to the show.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay. I'm all right. You're doing really good, aren't you? You've had great success here lately.
We've had a great year so far this year. We had 3 guys go to Skills this year. All 3 of my guys come back with golds.
Yeah.
We also had 2 college guys that just graduated a couple years ago that also come back with gold this year.
Yeah. Don't you love that color?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jamie, you've done such a great job up here transforming this program. You know, this program was in existence for a long time, then went away until you came and you brought it back. What's it feel like starting this program from scratch and seeing the great success it's turned into?
It's been great. You know, the support I've gotten along the way has been the best part of it. You know, we've really changed the shop a lot. We had a lot of older machinery, and we've really done a lot of work to update the shop.
Yeah, you have. Can you talk to us a little bit about some of the upgrades you've made personally for our kids in this program, especially our upper-level students like Kaden there and Dominic that I see in the shop right now?
Yeah, all those guys are now in part of the dual enrollment program. They're going to get their machine tool certification before they graduate high school. They're going to have, 39 credit hours towards their associate's degree knocked out. They're going to have multiple certifications. They'll also get that state certified as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome. And they also have other things here that you've written grants for, received things for, that they only get if they're in our program. I'm looking at about how much do you spend per kid here in this shop?
Right now we're up to $2,500 per kid on the box and the tools that are in the box that they'll graduate with.
And they get to take those with them?
Yes, they get to take those with them. That's a great starter box. It's all their measuring tools and some of their basic hand tools just to get them started in a machine shop.
Who in here won a gold medal this year?
John Hinderlight, Dominic, Glann, and Kaden Nailon, all three won gold at SkillsUSA State.
And Caden's over here. Caden, you won a gold in what event?
2-axis lathe programming.
A 2-axis lathe programming. What in the world does that mean to some commoner like me?
Basically, it's turning like round parts into all types of things. Like I just made 6 screws for the other machine, so it can actually screw in there and we can actually use it.
So you're making, this is application right now. I mean, you're not just doing stuff because it's a project. We're doing stuff that we're literally working with here at the school.
Yeah, I'm literally making parts that everyone's using like every day, every class period.
So and you're in the certification program here?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. So is this a career you want to make out of this, or use this to jumpstart a career?
Yeah, I do want to be a CNC programmer.
Yeah.
Whether it's 5-axis, 2-axis, or 3-axis.
All right, tell me what does programmer mean?
So basically, you start out on a computer, right? And you make a blueprint, or you have a blueprint and you make a part on that computer, and then you go into some sort of CAM software, whether it's Fusion like we use at this school, or it's Mastercam, whether they use at like college or something. And you make all the different operations in that computer, so you can actually put it on top of the machine or into the machine, and it'll go into there and make it all automatically.
Isn't that cool that you can do that? And it's so neat that you're able to take something, enter it in that program as you as a programmer, and then it turns into something real that's usable. What got your interest into this?
Well, the first thing is that I think back in my sophomore year, so a year-ish ago, maybe 2 years ago, he showed us a CAD software, which is drawing. And it's kind of like architectural and engineering design, like drawing class.
Yes, exactly.
But on a computer. And I love that because I've been into like tech stuff as little as I can remember.
Yeah.
And so the idea that I could turn that and actually make things in my hand that isn't made out of like plastic, and it's made out of genuine steel that people can use on machines, like people can use on helicopters. We have a project that we're going to make helicopter parts for people up in the sky.
That's amazing.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's responsibility. So you better be right.
It's scary. It's scary.
But you're good at it. Well, you're obviously the champion at it in your program. Dominic, Glenn is here too, and you won gold medal in what?
3-axis CNC machining, sir.
So what's the difference between what you won in and what Kaden won in?
Well, the difference most of the time is that Caden's 2-axis is turning, so it's more for like cylindrical parts. And then 3-axis machining is more for like square, rectangle, or any kind of, really anything you can imagine.
I never knew that. I'm embarrassed to say that, but I learned something today. I didn't think about that. Yeah. That's pretty cool. So what led you into this?
I took Gray's intro class.
Okay, I want to take a picture of that.
Before I took Gray's intro class, I was in construction. I was taking Rouse's class. And I took Gray's intro class as a regular high schooler without the dual enrollment. And I saw all the different ways that this could take you. This certification and this industry in general. There's infinite possibilities.
There really are. And are you going to use this in the future as for your career?
Yes, sir. So whenever I graduate high school, I will have my certification, and then I'm going to go to college through Northeast, and whenever I graduate from there, I will have my degree. And hopefully it is to do this as a career. That is the plan at the moment.
Well, that's great. And I want to ask both you all this, because you don't know if you understand how much geometry is being done and how much math is being done.
Oh, yes.
How much literature is involved in this. Do you feel that it's helped you in your other classes as well?
Yeah, 1,000%. Like geometry is 1,000% easier now that we know, because we know triangle math and all sorts of like shapes, and it makes it really, really easy when we get into that sort of math.
Yeah. How about you, Dominic?
So we're both juniors at the moment, and we took our blueprinting class, which is the first class in the dual enrollment. That really helped because we're going into geometry now after our blueprinting class, and so now geometry is kind of just another class. It's all we've already learned it all.
That's right. It's broke down the walls. It's not as intimidating, right?
Right.
Well, I think that's really cool. So let me ask you this. You all got another year here, but we have a whole new group of kids coming in, new group of freshmen. What do you wish you would have known then if you were going back in time?
Try something. No matter if you think you'll like it or not, give it a shot because you can always change.
Yeah, and don't be scared to fully run your machine. You have to be confident in your abilities that you've made everything right, so when you go to run it, it makes your part correctly.
I love that. That's great wisdom. And you know what? We all say it. Everybody says that, but for some reason it's hard to do. But you all are living proof of that. And again, I say this on every segment because we talk to amazing students here, Mr. Gray. I'm not really worried about the future because kids like this are in it, young men and women like at this school are in it. I'm more worried about the present because I'm in it. But nonetheless, we're giving the world the best in East High graduates. So I congratulate all you all. Coach Gray, thank you for what you do here. I know you're proud of this program. Any final words?
No, I just try to get my guys to just trust in their work, trust in what they know, and just go use it.
That's right.
Be successful.
And the one reason we don't have John here with us is that he's working. John works for Sullivan County. He works in our maintenance department, so he's a senior. And last year he finished runner-up in what event?
3-axis milling.
Yeah, so 3-axis milling, and was he happy about that?
No, he was 20 points from being state champion last year. But this year I didn't allow him to go back and even compete in the same competition. He actually had to go back for mill and lathe. So the programs that Dom and Kaden both wrote, he had to do both in the same day too.
Yeah. And he was motivated.
Yes.
He was, wasn't he?
Oh, yes. He was highly motivated. I really let the 20 points get to him over the last year.
Yeah, you did. And I thought it was great how he did use that, and it did motivate him, and he's a champion, and he's working for the school system, and he's going to go on and do great things like these other two young men, and this whole program's going to do. I love what y'all are doing here, and I can't thank you all enough, and I can't wait to watch all the great things you're going to do with your life. But thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So, Mike, we're going to send it back to headquarters and wrap it up here on Patriot Focus on 790 The Fan.
Headquarters. Yeah, we're here in the world headquarters here at 790 The Fan. Appreciate it, Andy. Want to say thanks to everybody who's been on the show today. Keep it here for all things Sullivan East on 790 The Fan.